Hello aspirants, welcome to Daily Newspaper Analysis brought to you by Shankar IAS Academy. Today's date is 17/8/2024. Displayed here are the list of articles that we are about to discuss today. It has been taken from different sources that are majorly focusing on Prelims 2025 and Mains. So without much delay, let's get into the topic. Look at our first article. It is about monkeypox. Recently, a first case in Pakistan has been recorded. It is the first instance of monkeypox virus outside Africa. So let's get into basic facts about monkeypox in brief. So what is monkeypox? It is actually caused by DNA virus known as poxviridae, first identified in monkeys in 1958, and it is primarily transmitted from animals to humans, mainly rodents, primates. Human to human transmission is also possible through bodily fluids, respiratory droplets, contaminated materials. But recently, the 2022 to 2023 outbreak highlighted a significant increase in human to human transmission, mainly because of close contact and sexual transmissions. Moving forward, let us understand some of the symptoms of monkeypox. The incubation period ranges between 7 to 14 days, but on an average, it ranges between 5 to 21 days. Initial symptoms include fever, headache, muscle aches, back pain, swollen lymph nodes, chills, exhaustion, and it also causes rashes. Moving forward, let us see the available vaccination and treatment. Vaccines such as Geneos, which is actually a live vaccine, is used for this purpose. But there is a persistent challenge of vaccine availability and limited effectiveness. Smallpox vaccine can also be effective. The main supportive treatment for this monkeypox virus includes hydration, pain relief medication, and antibiotics. And antivirals such as Tecovirimat ST246 is also found to be effective, but it also facing the challenge of limited availability. Now let us see the monkeypox genomics. It has two variants, namely CLAD1 and CLAD2. The 2022 outbreak variant is mainly associated as CLAD2B. It is more adapted to human transmission. And the research findings also replicated that the 2020 outbreak has more significance in enhancing the human to human transmission. Now let us see what WHO responds about the recent outbreak. The present outbreak has an incidence over 1 lakh people affected in 118 plus countries, and also it has been recorded an high human to human transmission, which is mainly because of sexual transmission and also the close contact like we have discussed before. And in addition, WHO also declared public health emergency of international concern, and previously it has been declared for the cases of swine flu and COVID-19 respectively. WHO also called for need for enhanced surveillance, vaccination and public health preparedness, and also targeted prevention and control measures. With this, we have covered about monkeypox holistically. So, let us move on to our next topic for the discussion today. Look at this article. It is about the recent launch of ISRO's SSLV D3. It is in news because ISRO's small satellite launch vehicle SSLV D3 successfully launched Earth Observation Satellite, that is EOS-08, into orbit on Friday from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. It is injected into 475 kilometers in a circular orbit, which is also known as a low Earth orbit. Its payloads includes electro-optical infrared payload, a GNSS or payload, and SIC UV dosimeter, and the mission life is for 1 year. See, these are the basic components of satellites. We shall see this in a further slides. When moving forward, let us see what is actually a satellite means. Let's start with the definition. See, satellites are human-made objects that orbit the Earth. They are used for a wide range of purpose, which includes communication, security, and research. Let's see some historical milestones. Sputnik 1 was developed by USSR, is the world's first satellite. Aryabhatta is the first Indian satellite which is launched with the help of USSR. Rohini is the first Indian launched satellite. And then with respect to ISRO, it is the National Space Agency for India. It works under the Department of Space, which is directly overseen by the Office of Prime Minister. See, these kinds of area will be majorly focused area for UPSC prelims. So please make a note of it. Moving forward, let us see some important components of satellite. See, it has a major power system, mainly consists of solar panels and batteries, and a communication system which consists of antennas and transponders. The control system consists of gyroscopes, thrusters and sensors. And it also have a well-equipped heat management system. And also, in addition, it also consists of payloads which are very specific to the mission. Moving forward, let us see the types of orbits. The first one is low Earth orbit. It is usually 200 to 2000 kilometers above the Earth. Satellites such as the International Space Station are used for imaging, environmental monitoring, and communication are placed in this range. The next one is medium Earth orbit. It is about 2000 to 35,000 km above the Earth. GPS satellites are commonly found in this orbit. The next one is geostationary orbit, shortly known as GEO. It is approximately 35,786 km above equator, which is mainly used for communicational satellites. Next one is the polar orbit. It is a low Earth orbit that passes over poles, allowing satellites to scan the entire Earth as it rotates underneath. Moving forward, let us see what are the functions of satellite. The first one is, as mentioned above, is communication. Signals for television, radio, internet, and telephone services across vast distance are made possible because of the use of satellites. Nextly, it is also mainly used for navigation purposes. Satellites like those in GPS, that is Global Positioning System network, provides location and timing information to the users on Earth. Next one is weather and Earth observation. See, satellites monitors weather patterns and satellites take images and gather data about Earth's surface, atmosphere and ocean, which is used for mapping and also for agriculture and disaster management purposes. And nextly and more importantly for security purposes. Satellites are used for reconnaissance, secure communication and missile warning systems. With this we have completed this topic in a holistic manner. With this understanding, let us move on to our next topic for the discussion. Our next article is going to be about the Geospatial DSS for agriculture. Why it is in news? The center has recently launched the Krishi-DSS support system, also known as KDSS, a satellite-based geospatial platform that provides farmers with essential information like weather forecast, groundwater levels, soil health, and reservoir storage. It also includes satellite images. So with this understanding, let us get into basic facts and data that are relevant for UPSC, Prelims and Mains exam. So what is a geospatial technology? See, it actually uses GIS, GPS and remote sensing for geographic mapping and analysis. It captures spatial information about objects, events and phenomena that are geotagged. Its location data can be static and also dynamic. Moving forward, let us see what is a decision support system or shortly known as DSS. It is actually an interactive software based system for decision making which actually combines raw data, documents and knowledge to solve complex problems. It has four main components. Let's see what are them. First one is data management. Nextly, data modeling or model management. The next one is the knowledge management and finally user interface management. Now let's see what actually is Krishi-DSS means. Its main purpose is to meet the needs of Indian agriculture by helping farmers to make informed decisions. It is actually based on mission Gati Shakti, which is actually using RISAT 1A and VEDAS. What is RISAT 1A? See, it is ISRO radar imaging satellite for all weather high quality images. And VEDAS, that is Vedas, means it is actually the platform for utilizing spaceborne sensor information for decision making. Combining these information, complex problem with respect to farming and agriculture can be solved. Moving forward, let us see what are the benefits of Krishi-DSS in agriculture. It ensures increased productivity through optimized resource use and crop management, and it also cost efficiency through precision agricultural practices, which is made possible through the decision making available through Krishi-DSS. Risk reduction through the early detection and risk modeling. Sustainable practices through the tailored farming methods can also be made possible. Informed decision making based on accurate and real-time data obtained from Krishi-DSS can aid in the betterment of Indian agriculture sector. So with this, we have covered all the basic information needed about this project. So with our understanding, let us move on to our next section of our discussion, that is Prelims practice question. Look at our first question. Consider the following statements. Aryabhatta was the first satellite launched by India. Rohini satellite launched by USSR using Cosmos 3M. Which of the above statements are incorrect? Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both 1 and 2. Option D, neither 1 nor 2. And the correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Because Aryabhatta was launched with the help of USSR and Rohini satellite was launched indigenously by India. Moving on, look at our second question. Which of the following statements is or correct? The World Health Organization has declared Mpox, that is monkeypox, as which of the following? Option A, pandemic. Option B, global health emergency. Option C, epidemic. Option D, endemic disease. Correct answer is option B, global health emergency. That's all for today's discussion. If you like this video, please hit like, share and comment. And if you have any doubts, please don't hesitate to watch this video again. Thank you.